Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I have a WWE random wrestling talk. We have about one, two, three, four, five, six, count them, six stories I want to talk about. Some of them are stories, and then some is topics I want to talk about. So let's get started. So first and foremost, let's talk about Buddy Murphy and Aleister Black. So as y'all know, for the last couple weeks, they have been, going back and forth with each other and everything in the ring. And, one will win this week, one will win this week. So we're going to see what's going to go down this week. To me, I feel like they could do something different and better with these guys. They have already wrestled each other and wrestled each other twice already. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see them. We know Paul Heyman wants to push them into the forefront of the company. So we're gonna have to see where it will go tonight, since today is Monday. So we're just gonna have to wait and see where it's going to go tonight. Now another thing is, y'all know I cannot do a wrestling talk video without talking about R-Truth. I want to say congratulations to R-Truth. He is I think he's a 14 or a 16 or 17 time 24/7 champ. And I need to talk about this is because I'm appreciative of him boosting this title belt and everything and stuff. I feel like the format of this title belt needs to be kind of changed. And I want to get on R-Truth and other title belts in a minute. But I'm going to say the format of the title belt I understand it's the 24/7 championship. But I feel like they need to reverse it and just say 24/7 championship. And I don't think it should be felt everywhere around the building. I feel like this title belt should only be fought in the ring and in the ring only. So let me hear your point of view on that. But the other thing is, I really do feel like R-Truth probably could be a heavyweight champion. Yeah, I'm saying it. I feel like R-Truth could be a heavyweight champion. He could be an intercontinental champion, a WWE champion, or a Universal Champion. Now, you got to think he's still on Raw. Carmella is on SmackDown. Now, I feel like what has happened to R-Truth and everything, I think a lot of things. So, y'all, the question of the day is, with this situation on this story, is can you see R-Truth holding another title belt aside the 24/7 championship? Alright, now I wanted to talk about some women in general for 2020. Now this is a topic I'm putting out there. Now, I actually put this question down. Who is the most important female wrestler that needs to be pushed to the forefront for 2020 for the women's division? And these are the women who I said. I'm going to talk about them individually as well. Dana Brooks, Bianca Belair, Carmella, Liv Morgan, Naomi, Sarah Logan, Sonya Deville, Tamina, Zelina Vega, and Sasha Banks. So I have none other four I want to talk about. I want to talk about Dana Brooks, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, and Naomi, and we will those are the only four I want to talk about. So let me talk about Dana Brooks. The reason I feel like Dana Brooks needs to be in that forefront with that women's division, I see something in her that I don't know if fans see or not. But let me ask y'all, do Dana Brooks remind y'all of Joni Lawler, aka China? To me, that's who she reminds me of. She reminds me of Joni Lawler, better known as China. If they just gave her something like a China like gimmick, I think it would work. But her making it her own, giving it a twist to it. So yes, that's that. Let's go to Liv Morgan. As y'all know, Liv Morgan is now part of the Bobby, that Lana Rusev storyline. I'm gonna come back to her too, but I feel like she could do so much more since she has now returned. So we're gonna have to see where. But I really would say she deserves to be in that forefront and things. Okay, let's talk about Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair, I feel like she should be in the forefront when it comes to the women of NXT. Her and Ripley. It should be all about her and Ripley. But I feel like Bianca has something that we have never seen, is one. So, I mean, who wouldn't want to see Bianca Belair pushed to that forefront of the women's division in NXT? Okay. And the next one is Sonya Deville. Now, as y'all know, I have always said, sometimes Sonya Deville do things that I don't like, but I will say Sonya Deville should be pushed to the forefront. Let me just say, pushed to the forefront for the women's tag team division, because I feel like, the women's in singles division. Oh, and I just feel like something with Sonya is gotta work. And then I really feel like Sonya, with that women's division in whole, there's a lot of women that deserve. Now, one person I want somebody else. I'm going to talk about. I'm going to do a special video on Sasha Banks. So wait for that later tonight. But I want to talk about. Let me talk about Zelina Vega right quick. Zelina Vega, she, as we have seen, the past 2 to 3 years, we have seen her and stuff. We have acquaintedly seen her wrestle. We have seen her wrestled in Wrestling with My Family, the movie. We have seen her wrestle a bit, but we don't see her a lot wrestling. I wish WWE would just give her the most airtime of showing her wrestling skills. And I like her managerial skills. She's good at that, but we need to see more of her wrestling skills. So y'all, let me hear from y'all. Do y'all want to see more of Zelina Vega's wrestling skills? Okay. Alright. Before we get on that, let's talk about the Liv Morgan, Rusev, Lana, Bobby Lashley storyline. This storyline is now going to go into the LB. Y'all know what Sonya Deville is, a lesbian. Let me just put it like that, a les. I prefer to say lesbian, but I don't want to be and stuff. So it's going into this storyline. Is it going to be that it's going to show a bisexual situation with Lana, Bobby Lashley, and stuff? So we don't know where it's going to go, but this storyline is kind of picking up that lesbianness and stuff. WWE is not too shy to pull this. She's not too shy to pull it at all. So, y'all, we're going to have to wait and see where this is going to go tonight. Now, let me see what else. That's going to be the last one, but we got 2 more. So, as y'all know, last Friday night, we got the return of the Usos. Yes. We got the return of the Usos coming to the aid of their cousin, helping to deal with Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. You thought you were going to get away again putting Dolph on him? And I kept saying to my cousin, the Usos are going to come out. The Usos coming out. They're going, no they ain't, no they ain't. And what happened? They come out. So you go back and you check my video. When I did my video, WWE predictions for 2020, I predicted they return. How is that I predicted they return? Isn't that freaky? So if they are returning to SmackDown, then that means they are going to be on SmackDown. Then that means Naomi is going to be returning this Friday to SmackDown. We're going to have to see where this is going to go, but I feel like now the bloodlines have been drawn. You got the family faction of Roman Reigns, Jay, and Jimmy Uso, and Naomi and Tamina and company. I guarantee y'all, when it comes time for Nia Jax to return, Nia might return to might go to SmackDown, or she might return to Raw and be Rusev's right hand girl. But baby, we're gonna have to wait and see where this is gonna go. But so yes. So now let's talk about the women's tag team division. As y'all know, Kairi Sane and Asuka has been tag team champions for a good bit of it, from middle, I'll say October of 2019 to now. They've been tag team champions for a good October, November, December, January, a good 4 months. Now, I feel like they need some formal females that knows about tag teaming and bringing them back into the WWE and have them hold those titles to make those WWE women's tag title mean something. So let me give you some names. Trish and Lita. If they came back and they won those tag team titles, it probably would mean something. It will mean something. Them holding it for a couple months, oh, it will mean something to have them as tag team champs. All right. How about Natalya and Beth? They have tag teamed several times back in the day and recently. So who wouldn't want them to be part of the WWE and be tag champs? Okay, that's credibility right there as tag champs. Last but not least, who would not want none other Lay Cool to become back? You know, Michelle McCool and Layla. I will say they are the pioneers. Layla and Michelle McCool are pioneers of tag team, of having women tag team, and women tag team and stuff. Because if you can remember correctly, both women, Michelle McCool and Layla Ali, both held the women title belt. Both of them was co-women's champions. So to me, why not bring them in and hold this title? Well, y'all, that's all I have time for this title, for this video. And let me hear from y'all when it comes to these women that I named, from Natalya and Beth, Trish and Lita, Michelle McCool, and Layla Ali. Which one of those three teams that I really named could hold that women's title belt right now and put it back on the map, make these women tag team division something? Alright, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe.